Hi, we are going to rev our heart rate in a hurry, sculpting body from head to toe in just 15 minutes with this cardio bar workout. Hi, my name is Mariah. Welcome to my channel. Every week I bring you a free yoga, bar, or Pilates workout, and this workout is brought to you compliment of my meal planning mastery system. So my meal planning mastery system is an online course that helps you complement whatever you do with these workouts and incorporate your solid nutrition plan in a way that actually works. So what's different about the meal planning mastery system is that it's not about telling you what to eat, it's about making those nutrition decisions that you already know are the right choices for you and making them super practical and realistic by organizing your grocery shopping list, your meal planning, and by reducing the amount of time you spend in the kitchens. Because if you have healthy food already at the ready, you are so much more likely to stick with your nutrition goals. So learn more over at wealthybossmembers.com/planning, and I will link to that in the description below. Now let's get to work.
We're going to get this cardio party started with some good old-fashioned squats. So find your end range and up. Take it down, back up. So can you do me a favor? Can you take a quick peek down? Tell me if you can see your toes at the bottom of your squat. Yes or no? Yes? Good. No? Okay, no worries. Send your bottom back a little further behind you until you can see the front of your shins. Got it? Good. Now from there, I want the gaze to come right back up at me. So we want to keep the back of the neck long once we know that those knees are in position. Fantastic. So we are going to push ourselves pretty hard today, but we always want to make sure we're working within a range of motion that is appropriate for our joints. So I don't care if your squat is better than mine, worse than mine. Those aren't even the right words. It's just higher or lower. It's not better or worse. So forgetting about anything related to any type of moral superiority for getting your booty down closer to the ground. It's just what your body needs today. That's what it's about. All right, we're going to vary it up a little bit here now, so pay attention. We're going to take it all the way down, bottom end range of your squat. Could you take it halfway back up, all the way back down? Oh, but now we're going to go all the way up, drop to halfway, come back up top. Let's do that again. Sink it down low, come up a little, send it back down, take it all the way up. Halfway mark, come up tall, sit back down, and away we go. It's halfway up, come back home, straighten those legs, back to half, all the way up, all the way down, halfway up. Now we're gonna hold at half, all the way down. You got it. From here, we're taking little tiny pulses, pulses, pulses. Whew, make sure your pulse is not a bounce. We're looking for strong, controlled, deliberate. Yes. So we're finding this at the lowest edge of our range, whatever that looks like for you. Whew. If the bottom end of your range just changed, that's all good. You can reserve the right to change what your end range looks like. From here, we're holding the legs still. I want you to take your hands to your thighs and give me a little cat-cow with your spine. So legs stay where they are. We're just sneaking in a little bit of spinal mobility here with a cat-cow. Yes. Every time you inhale, drop the belly. Every time you exhale, round. For 3. For 2. For 1, now we're going to go side to side. Just tap it out, bring it in. Tap it out, bring it in. Tap, bring it in. Tap, bring it in. How we doing? I say the best for last. So everything we do today, because this is cardio bar and because it's only 15 minutes, y'all, we got to push this full speed. So we are taking cardio options, cardio bursts at the end of everything we do today. Your choices are speed, or if you want to do a little bit of plyometrics, then we're going to take some little pops. So just 2 choices for this one. We got speed, pops, 30 seconds. Here we go. Whew. So before we were more concerned about speed, before we were more concerned about going slow and controlled, but this one, we're all about speed. 10 more seconds and we'll be done. Whew, I know, sounds like a lifetime. It's gonna be over though in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feels so good to come up out of that. We squatted for 4 minutes, but who's counting? Let's go ahead and march that out. Grab a sip of water if you need. Our plies are next, so working into those inner thighs. So I'm going to give you the option for the full range variation to have your heels lifted. If you need to hold on to a wall or a bar or makeshift bar or counter, feel free. We're going to go full range down, take it back up. If your arms are free, they're going to go with. Make it feel pretty. Now what we're looking for here at the knees is we want the knees traveling away from each other. So notice if they're kind of caving in and you can see the toes from the outside of the knees. So move those knees apart from each other until you can see the toes on the inside of the knees. Yes. So if at any point those heels need to come down, feel free. Otherwise, I'm going to challenge you to keep them lifted for a couple of sessions here, a couple of segments that we're doing. You got it. All right, so half range. We're going to go only halfway down. I'm going to encourage you to keep the heels up and then come all the way up as you straighten your legs. So we're only going the top half now. It should feel a little bit easier. Basically, we just cut our range of motion in half. Yes, so this is going to give us what we need to keep on going, but having that little heel lift gives us a little bit more mojo. Perfect. From here, now it's time to take the heels down onto the mat. We're going to find the lower end of our range for the plies. So from here, maybe our arms sweep overhead and then take it out to the side. Just drawing a little rainbow with those arms. This is the basement of your plie, so it's somewhere in the neighborhood, probably of 4, 6, 8 inches, depending on how long your legs are and how deep your range of motion is. Yes, you got it. For 3, 2, 1. Legs stay where they are. Arms come forward for me, please. And now we pulse, pulse. Pulse. So it's 1 inch. The difference between our half range and the pulse is a pulse is only an inch. Half range is usually a lot bigger. It depends on obviously what your starting point was, but pulses are always tiny, teeny. We can't see them. They're slow. They are controlled. Keep pressing those knees away from each other, please. All right, find your basement. Just go to the lowest portion of your plie. We're going to take a little side bend here, but keep both knees bent. Come back up to center. We'll reach it over to the other side. We got 2 more just like that. I know, we're working those inner thighs. So good for us. It's really important for the health of our gait and our biomechanics to work not only the front and back of our legs, but the sides as well, inside and outside. Finishing up. Awesome. Now from here, we're going to mix it up a little bit. We're going to take the toes a little bit forward into a wide sumo squat. And then back up to a plie. Wide sumo squat, plie. So the shoulders kind of hinge forward a little bit, but still keep a long spine with your sumo squat. Crown of the head lift, shoulders over hips for that plie. We're just alternating. Yep, you got it. All right, so here's where we're heading next. We're going to come back into that plie. We have our cardio burst to do here. So option 1, you're going to have 2 cardio options today. One option, if you don't want to have your feet leave the ground, is to do our jumping pathway. So it's a little bit of coordination. So it's down, up, down, heels, down, up, down, heels, down, up, down, heels. If you are ready for some plyo and you want to give it all you got and their knees are okay with this, little plie pops starting now. So 30 seconds is on the clock. You are more than welcome to come back and forth between the jumping pathway or the full plie pops. You're doing great. We are halfway there. So if you want to alternate or maybe just change your pace a little bit, feel free. But why would you need to do that? We only have 10 seconds left. So let's just see how tough we really are. I know you're tough. I have all confidence in you. Here's 2, 1, and march it out. How we doing? Getting sweaty? I promise you, if this is gonna be a 15-minute workout, you are gonna feel like you've worked out for hours. It's gonna be great. All right, the good news is we only have one more lower body workout exercise to do. Bad news is we gotta do it on both sides. So we're now gonna take it into a lateral lunge and take it back up. So we're only bending into one knee. This is how it differs from a plie. We shift all the weight in towards that one side, other leg stays long, and then take it back up. Just like anything we do when the knees are bending, we wanna make sure that you can see your toes at the bottom of this lateral lunge. You got it. Awesome. Finding your lower point now. Could you lift up halfway and all the way back down? Halfway up, all the way back down. Since we're doing these on either side, we're going to make these just a tiny bit shorter. You are welcome. Oh yeah. Now, what if you found an even deeper end range? Only if your joints are happy with it, but find your challenge point. Give me a little pulse up, 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 up. Whew. Make sure we're not getting sloppy, please, in the upper body. We do want to make sure the spine is straight. Now pause here. Shift all of the weight into that bent knee. Give me a little leg lift on the other side. Yes, I know. So good for you. Yep. And then from here, you have a speed option down and up for your cardio, or a little knee balance if you need more. Starting on the clock now. We're just going to do 15 seconds here because we have the other side to do. That's nothing. You got this. Make it dynamic. And here's 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch right over to the other side. So without skipping a beat, it's down and up, down and up. So full range of motion here. We're drawing the belly away from the thigh. Yes, you can. Whew. Feeling the body just flood the brain with oxygen. So good. Now we're taking it down low. So find your lowest point halfway up. Take it back down halfway up. Ooh, yeah. Is one side harder than the other? It's not uncommon for that to be the case. Looking for those little pulses next. It's 1 inch up, 1 inch down, 1 inch up, 1 inch down. Whoo! It's getting real now. Yes, and now we know where we're heading on the other side. All right, you ready for those leg lifts? Let's do it. Shift all the weight towards the bent knee, and it's a lift, 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 lift. I know. We are almost done with this workout, though. It's amazing. Here's 2, 1, and then we're heading into either speed or a standing knee balance if you want to make it even bigger. Big movements are going to spike that heart rate. Yes, you can. Whew, keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're throwing in some upper body and core here so that no part of the body goes untouched. It's push-ups. We are going to take our bar push-ups. Did you know that was a thing? I don't know. Now it is. We're going to take our push-ups. You can absolutely do them on your knees. So finding your lowest range, take it back up, all the way down to whatever that means to you. Take it back up. Let's do 2 more like that. Yep. Now, what if you lowered towards your low range, and then what if you lifted up only part of the way? You guys, I know, just for 4, 3, 2, and then lower the arms part of the way down and hold, hold, hold. I know, arms come long now, and your options are jumping mountain climbers. If you don't like the jumping, you can just do them one at a time, take them a little bit faster, or gotta do it, burpees. Yes, I know, I actually hate burpees too, but it's just a 15-minute workout. These are only lasting another 20 seconds, so whatever you got is perfect. Come on, let's do this. Whew, we got 10 more seconds. I knew you could. We're gonna feel like $1,000,000 when this is over. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out.
Wow, I am definitely huffing and puffing a bit. I hope you are too. I hope you enjoyed today's workout. If you did, could you give it that little thumbs up? Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And please check out wealthybossmembers.com/planning for my meal planning mastery system. It's a great way to not only get your nutrition in order, saving you time, energy, and stress over planning what healthy meals to eat, but it's also a great way to support these free workouts and continue allowing me to bring them to you every week. Bye for now.